Enerlogic window film, using a thermal camera to see unprecedented energy-saving performance. Traditional high-performance window films have for decades performed well the important job of controlling solar energy, blocking ultraviolet light, reducing heat and glare, and improving personal comfort levels in homes and businesses. But to date, none have been able to do much to improve the non-solar insulation value of the window system. There have been a few low-E films, but none to match the extreme insulation performance of Enerlogic. The X-Tech i5 from FLIR is an inexpensive thermal imaging camera that can bring to the human eye a moving image of what is happening when heat energy, radiated from room temperature objects, strikes ordinary windows. Untreated windows, and those treated with ordinary solar control window films, absorb all but about 10 to 15% of this energy, and lose it to the outdoors. But Enerlogic 70 reflects well over 91% of the thermal energy back into the room. Look at a hot cup of coffee with the thermal camera. Place the cup on a table in such a way that you can see it and its reflection in the Enerlogic filmed window. The reflected energy is nearly as intense as that coming off the cup itself. Move the cup to see its reflection in untreated glass. All but about 10 to 15% of its radiated energy disappears into the glass to be lost to the outside environment. Likewise, move the cup to observe its heat reflection in the highly reflective standard film. While this film is excellent for rejecting solar heat energy, 79% on single-pane glass, blocking ultraviolet light, and reflecting visible light, it does almost nothing to reflect the heat energy radiating from room temperature objects. It absorbs most of the longer wave, far infrared, thermal energy and re-radiates it to the out of doors, just as untreated glass does. Enerlogic films reduce winter heat loss through standard single-pane glass by 41 to 42%. Now, what happens in the extremes of summer and winter? To simulate the heat of summer, we'll use a blow dryer on the high setting on the back side of the glass to quickly warm the glass to well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, or roughly 38 degrees Celsius. Watch over the next 60 seconds how the clear glass and the other filmed areas begin to glow orange and red. But the Enerlogic surface, though warm to the touch, does not radiate that warmth into the room, staying at what appears to be room temperature. What we are seeing in the Enerlogic area is not the hot surface of the film, but the reflected image of the cool walls of the interior of the home. No longer is the home bathed in the emitted radiated heat from hot glass. The glass is now truly a low-E, or low emissivity surface, unlike the other two regions of our glass sample. With large sun-exposed picture windows, the difference between treated and untreated windows is simply stunning. And with Enerlogic 70, the window surface actually becomes nearly half as reflective as standard glass, enhancing outward views with far less annoying glare and surface reflections. Now, let's see what happens in winter when the glass drops dramatically in temperature. We'll use a large Ziploc bag of crushed ice and water to chill down a window for a minute or two. Using the camera, we see the cold glass as dark blue, at a temperature of 50 degrees Fahrenheit or 10 degrees Celsius. The Enerlogic covered area is showing only the image of the warm interior walls of the home, literally reflecting that energy back into the room. We can now see, with the aid of thermal imaging cameras, exactly what is happening to the heat energy coming from a space heater. With untreated glass, most of the energy is absorbed by the window. But treated with Enerlogic window film, more than 90% of that radiated energy is reflected back into the room. Most radiated warmth from the room, including from your own body, is absorbed and lost by the untreated glass. On a winter day, standing next to an Interlogic treated window versus an untreated one, you can unmistakably feel the difference. That difference is real and measurable, and a welcome one when the next winter heating bill arrives. We hope this video has helped you better understand the revolutionary importance of Interlogic window films, the breakthrough technology that is helping to reduce energy use without costly window replacement. These window films enhance personal comfort in both summer and winter and save heating and cooling costs day and night throughout the year. Visit www.interlogicfilms.com for more information and find a dealer near you.